Alright people, welcome to the final chapter of defeating Diablo 2 using only the Act 3 Mercenary. So, obviously this video here means that we are ready to tackle Hell. Currently I am still in Nightmare and I am only level 66, but I've decided that I'm just going to move on to Hell and see how we go because I don't really want to be farming anymore. Basically, I've had enough. Now, this video has taken a little bit longer to get out than I would have liked because of a whole bunch of different factors. The main one being that I bought a new PC and monitor, and the monitor that I bought is a widescreen monitor, which I didn't take into consideration of all the issues that was going to come into for recording and streaming content. So that has been many hours of my life trying to figure out how that was going to work. I had to reinstall Diablo 2 and transfer files over, and when I did that, I lost everything that was in my shared stashes. So a whole bunch of items and runes and stuff like that that I had collected. Most of the stuff that I have I managed to keep because most of it was in this main folder here. And I've collected a few things along the way as well. But a long story short, we lost a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing that was overly important. So I don't really remember exactly what we lost. I know I was just collecting a whole bunch of items, but whatever. We lost a bunch of stuff, and I don't think much of it really mattered. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things here. So I did manage to find a Paladin Shield with some res. This Agrantage here, which plus 32 all res, is pretty damn good. So I'm going to take this to Larzak in a second, and we are going to punch that with 4 sockets to make a Spirit Shield. I also found this, which is a Darkside Helm, which in normal situations kind of doesn't really do anything for anybody. But it does have Cannot Be Frozen, which will fix the fact that I am going to be losing the Cannot Be Frozen from the Rhyme. It does require 82 Strength, which I just don't have. I only have 66 at the moment. So I am possibly going to need to respec my character to equip that as well. And I may even use the normal socket quest to punch a hole in that. And I have a few options of what I could put in that. Quickly, in terms of Devak, he's still using his Spirit, his Stealth, his Lore, and his Wall of the Eyeless. And I am putting all of my points into Defiance, which is the synergy of Holy Shield, just because I didn't know what to put it into. And that's basically what I'm doing for now, and then eventually I will go into here for the passive resistant point skills. So that's kind of the plan for the moment. Let's quickly run and punch some holes into this this shield.
Can I help you?
Southall Ort M. And we get a 6. We get a 6 on the magic absorb. And we're going to punch a socket into the dark side. And we're going to check our resistances so we can see what we need to work on here. So our fire is currently at 11. So I'm going to put a Ral into the dark side for 59%. Alright, so I obviously can't wear this at the moment. So for now, I'm going to throw the Rhyme back on and throw this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump out and do the Den of Evil, and then we're going to do a respec so that we can actually wear the Darkside Helm, and hopefully from that point on we'll be cruising. We're nearly done with Den. Just got this guy here. Nice. So we're going to do our respec now. So I'm officially respec'd. So this is how we're looking. We've got our Darkside, our Stealth, our Spirit, and our Spirit, which gives us 70, 71, 47, 67, and a 69% chance to block. Basically all of the upgrades for the next little bit, unless I find something awesome, until I find an Rune to upgrade his Spirit to a Crescent Moon. Apart from that, I think this is basically it. All right, let's kick on, boys. So I just did a mad dash through to Black Marsh and tempted to... I'm not going to do Kane or any other quests. I'm basically just going to run tower, then run down and kill Andy and move on. I just want to save some time to try and get this Rune. Well, I'm glad I did that because literally the next map reset that I did, we're right next to it. So hopefully the tower itself is not completely awful. But that's That's an awesome location in terms of the waypoint. So the good news is the tower level is awesome. So we come down here, come over here. Now we're on level 3. Oop. Don't mind me. Close to death there, but get rid of that curse. Alright, so no one rune. I've run tower about 8 times or something now, and I die approximately every second run. So I've decided that I'm going to give up on the desire to give him a crescent moon. So I'm just going to forget about it for now and move on, because I'm sick of dying, and I'm worried that if I die too many times, I'm basically just going to run out of gold, and then the run will end, because obviously if I don't have gold, I can't afford the Merc. So at this stage, I'm just going to try and push on and see how far I can get. And maybe if I push on a little bit, I'll get a few more levels, and then worst comes to worst, I can come back to tower later on. But for right now, I am basically just going to charge and vigor my way through down to Andy, and we're just going to push on. So far, the plan has worked well. I have run down to Andariel. I didn't have too many issues getting here. I basically just did the mad dash like was anticipated. So we're going to try and clear all this out. So these are afflicted, normally lightning immune, and even though I'm breaking it, they do take a long time to die, which is a very similar problem that I was having in the tower with the archers. So even though I was breaking the immunity, the resistance was so high that our boy was barely doing any damage. Losing count at the amount of 4-socket swords that I am finding. They're basically everywhere. He's so close to death, but I'm... Oh, there's one more. Ooh. I mean, I peeled out there, but we got it done. Act 1 down. Who needs a crescent moon? So far, Act 2 and specifically the maggot lair. Fuck. I mean, it's not hard, as you can see. Like, I just sort of sit here. But it's just so slow. And I could tele past, but I'm just going to end up in the middle of a massive group and dying. So I basically just need to edge my way closer, little bit by little bit. Get it, get out. Get out. I've made my way down to the claw level 2. I died a couple of times getting here, so my experience is actually going backwards. Oh, they're right up there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why are they up there? Terrible news. But we're going again. Alright. Chill, bro, chill. Get over here. Found Duriel's chamber, but once again there is the lightning immune scarabs everywhere, so I'm gonna have to do just a try and draw out and do that quick. I didn't cast a town portal. Dumb. Alright, I've worked my way all the way back down. I'm tired and I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes, so hopefully Duriel goes okay. Alright. Now that we're in here, I'm just gonna jump back to town and pump some cold potions. Oh, me. How do you feel, buddy? Nice. So we're up to Trav, and I'm very concerned for a few reasons. One, because the Hydras and council members will just destroy the Merc, and I'm worried about my gold. So if he dies too many times, it's basically just going to destroy the run. The other thing that I'm concerned about is that there are so many lightning immunes, and basically throughout this act, I've just been running past the lightning immunes because they are taking so long to kill. So these guys here, these zealots, they're all lightning immune. And yes, he can kill them because the conviction breaks them. But when they charge in like that and he gets surrounded, you can see he's almost dead already. I'm just going to need to keep doing resets to try and get a decent map where they're not everywhere. Then we're going to just take out the key council member that has the flail. And we're going to do, hopefully, a teleport. You see, like, we're met instantly with a bunch. And it's no good. As you can see, we're slowly getting them down, just one at a time. I've managed to clear an area. We're just drawing out one at a time. And we're working okay so far. All right, we've got the flail. Now there is a bunch still in there, so we're gonna run, and then we're gonna smash it, and we're gonna telly out, and then we're gonna run back in. Because might even telly in. Smash. We might be able to hang around. No, don't die. Alright, we're down. He did die, but he only died minimal amount of times, which is good. Made it down to endurance level 3. So we're going to put up a safety portal here. And the plan is to ignore council and to telly over. I'm probably going to need to clear one side because I do plan on moat tricking. All right, so old mate here is lightning enchanted, lightning immune. He's no good. I may have to jump over and do the other side, but I'll have to lure the others away. I think they are lured. Slow, but we got him. Mephisto time. Oh, no. Just stay behind me, dumbass. Don't run up the front. Don't. No. Hell yeah! I've run down to Plains of Despair and Izzy's right at the gate, which is nice and handy. So we are going to just jump through and see if we can get that done. Looks like he got the static off pretty quick down to 50% life, which is nice. The remainder of the life might be a little bit slow, but so far so good. Right. That's got to be one of the easier battles that I've had so far in this run, so that's nice. But I've just worked my way through to the river waypoint, and I did not pass Forge, which means I do need to backtrack through because I have an intention of completing Forge on Hell difficulty. I would really love to find an rune to give our boy here a crescent moon. I would love to do that before the end of the game. Basically, this is going to be the last chance for an rune unless I randomly find one along the way, which I highly doubt is going to happen. So I'm going to say probably going to be the last chance to give him our crescent moon. So I'm going to backtrack through and I'll check in with you when we get there. So I found Hephaestus, but he is hitting like an absolute truck at the moment. So it's like we come in and I get like that and then I run away because, oh my god, he hits like an absolute truck. So I'm trying to get enough that our boy here can get some statics and stuff off just to chop his life down. I'm actually going to take run off just to try and get my... I'm going backwards with experience here, but hopefully it's all worth it. So... yeah. Right, I've cleared mostly around. Besto is somewhere here. The curse is so bad. Just wanna... What is happening? Don't leave him alone. Oh, So after a long time, I've basically been jumping in, doing a few hits, running around in circles, going back through the town portal, and just repeating that. And we've got him down to like just below a quarter. This is a long process, but we're getting him, and we're not dying. We do this. You run around, he hits. One more. That, and we run back through the portal. Come back through. We run. Come back. He's nearly dead. He's one hit away from death, I reckon. This annoying thing. Go. Low, but he's gotta be. Money situation. Coming dire. Down to 140,000, and he costs 33,000 every time I revive him. So the worry that I was having about money becoming an issue is now more. There it is. It's now more prevalent than ever. I'm starting to have reservations whether this is going to happen. Please be an make that worthwhile. Oh, all of that for a fucking co-rune. All of that for a co-rune. All of that for a co-rune. Alright, I need to go through and sell literally everything that's on the ground. Alright, so I sold basically everything that was on the ground then, and I got 95,000, so that's 2 revives. That brings us to a total of 238,000 left. And at 33,000 a revive. For the first time during this challenge, I'm legitimately scared that we may not be able to get this done. Because I'm not gonna go back to Nightmare and farm Terror Zones for more money. I've already spent so long doing this that just the mere thought of having to farm money to keep him alive is... Can't do it. I can't do it, bros. If we run out of money, it's over. Alright, so we've made it into Chaos. We just did the run and telly, so... Let's see how this goes. Yeah. All of these lightning immunes in Chaos are going to be a problem. How did he die? Was I not watching something? How did he die? I can't afford to keep reviving you. Stop dying. Why is there so many of you? Hi. Come on, stay alive. That's it. Vizier. You're right next to him, buddy. You're right next to him. That's it. Come on. How did you die? How did you die? 108,000. That's it. Stand there, kill Vizier. And I'm gonna pop through like that. We're just gonna stay next to the portal. Vizier's on the portal, so you can kill him straight away, and we can just safely get out of there when we need. That's it. That's it. Like that. Oh, Vizier, come back over here. That's it. Him. That's it. No, 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 no. Come on now. This is a pretty good spot. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Alright, so real talk, we've made it over to Dececia. We've hit the seal. We've just been cleaning out these guys. Alright, here they come. Should get knocked down pretty quick because they are not lightning immune. If we get a couple like that at a time, it's achievable. But we've got basically two revives left worth of money. There he is. Extra strong. Ah, yes. Dangerous, this is dangerous. Might be the end of the run. I think this is the end of the run, bros. I think I'm done for.
What have I done to deserve this?
I had enough money on me for one more revive, and then I would have needed to start selling everything in here. I'd probably get a few more revives from these runes and gems. I'm tempted to call it right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I tellied over river, and I don't have a telly anymore. I don't have enough revives to do it all again. I could try and run through here, but I highly doubt this is going to be successful. Not a chance. No way am I going to be able to get through there. I think I've finally been defeated on a run. The main thing that got me is money. Wonder if I wear stuff to try and survive the fire long enough that I can get out. Let's just, I mean, we've got nothing to lose, right? It doesn't look like I've got any gloves, but that's just random stuff that I had in the stash, which brings me to a 71% fire res. So I tried to put all the fire res that I can get on. Hopefully that is enough. All right, so we're going to jump through quick. This is a last-ditch effort to try and save this. Go through. Not a chance. We're just blocked in. Without telly, there's no way to get around them. All right, so that's it. I'm going to call it there. I have officially been defeated in a challenge. I had high hopes that we were going to be able to get this done. And to be fair, if I went back to Nightmare and did more farming and got more money and then come back here and then reran this again, there's a high chance that we could complete this run. But I've spent, I don't even know how many hours doing this already, and I just don't think I've got it in me. And if I was better at the game, probably wouldn't have these issues. But turns out I'm not. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it on a defeat. I hope it was enjoyable, even though it was a complete failure. So thanks for coming on the journey with me. And I'm so used to winning these things, I don't really know what to do now. But Thanks for checking it out, bros.